What's going on, listeners? This is your boy Herc in the building once again, and we're here with another episode of the Come On Man podcast, episode 2. Episode 2. The episode
Season
3.
2.
Season 2, episode 3. There we go. I'm over here tripping. We made it to season 2, and we got another special guest, my man Wolfman. This man is super down to earth. Family man, dope ass husband, love to live heavy ass weight, love to shoot guns. He don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't take any caffeine, and he strive to be self secured. My man, Wolfman, how you doing, my man?
Hey man, it is what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm just out here handling the candle.
You're right. Let me see. It worked. All right.
Yeah.
Handling the candle, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Handling the candle, making sure the light don't go out.
I got you. No, but we're going to have to hit you with a banger question to get this conversation going. And your banger question is, can you and your family survive a zombie apocalypse?
Of course.
Explain.
First of all, we have an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Okay.
Then I have my truck.
Okay.
All right. We have a generator. Because
Okay.
after we had that the freeze of 2021, we didn't want to deal with that shit ever again. So we got a generator so we can run power.
Mm-hmm.
I got enough guns and ammunition to have everybody in the house able to shoot. They can have a gun for each hand and foot if needed.
Right.
So if my 4-year-old needs to blow a zombie's brains out, then I will feel confident that she will blow the zombie's brains out. So we got all that. We got all that covered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then as far as the food situation goes, we got lots of food in the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got a smoker outside. We got I got propane, and I got a big ass crawfish pot. So if you need to boil stuff, if we got to shoot squirrels and skin them and cook them,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can survive, a zombie apocalypse. And my house has a balcony. So we can be upstairs and we can cap these zombies off. And I got a lot of drones too, so I'm gonna know what's coming around.
So you'll be the one to train your family how to shoot and stab and all that other stuff.
They already kind of know how to do all that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, my 4-year-old ain't really shot a gun yet, but she's about it.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good shit. So it seemed like y'all damn well prepared for the zombie apocalypse. If it was to happen, but shit. I think I would survive a zombie apocalypse. All the zombie movies I've been watching, and avoiding the mistakes that the characters or the actors been doing in the movies and shit. So I don't have no guns and shit like that. I got to start shooting. I got to go to the shooting range and start shooting so I can get used to shooting the gun.
Get the gun first, then go to the shooting range. So because if you get the gun first, and then you already have to say, I need to learn how to shoot this one because I own it, versus let me just go around and start shooting random guns and whatnot. And it's like, test driving a whole bunch of cars. You're going to find one that you like, but that one that you like, you might not can afford. You go out and buy a gun right now, then you're going to get good with that gun because that's going to be your only means of self-defense.
True.
So you're going to get good with it.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, because me and my wife, we was talking about, because I was looking at a couple of shooting ranges around here in Austin, and I was like, man, I should go up there and try and get like a pea shooter and just start using it and shit.
Man, I have a membership at the range where I can bring anybody. I can bring multiple people in for free. So, I mean, if you want to go do that shit tomorrow before y'all leave, we can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly work my way into it. I got to look at it and observe it and then slowly creep my way into it.
It's really easy.
Oh, yeah. I know it's easy, but it'd be my first time shooting. Everybody just blasting. You see grandma with a M16 and just going at it and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I have that, and we look. I can match the grandma. I can get you something out. I mean, I bring it out the house and give it to you, and you can shoot that, so you won't feel like the grandma. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's all good. We're gonna work through it. I think next time we come out to Austin, we're gonna go to the shooting range. Me and my wife and you can bring your wife in. I don't know. Do your wife shoot guns?
She don't like to shoot, and I have to. So what I'm doing for her, I have to get my stamp from the ATF. So I can get some silencers, some suppressors. She don't like the loud noise, so get the suppressors, and then she'll shoot more because they're not loud.
Okay. Well, there we go. So we're gonna set that up next time we get to Austin and stuff.
Right on.
So let's get into the questions. So how did you get the name Wolfman?
It's more of when I'm out doing things, especially lifting weights. Or when I used to DJ, where I'm out at night. I mean, my night won't start until like 9 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm not getting back in until 3 or 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really out here doing things, trying to make money, and just being the when I was a DJ, I was the life of the party, of course, because I'm the DJ.
Right.
But then lifting weights wise, I'm out either late night or early morning before the sun's coming up. So I'm getting to the gym at 4 a.m. So that means I'm up at around 3.
Damn.
Trying to wake myself up because I ain't trying to, I'm done with coffee. I'm done with pre-workout. I ain't doing none of that. So it's really just waking up on my own and being angry because I know I'm wasting much time just even sitting in the bed thinking. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up. I got bench. I got deads. I got squats. I got... Yeah. It's a whole SBD day. So I'm already getting upset, getting angry, and getting to the gym at 4, and you have a certain anger about yourself when you're up that early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you don't necessarily have to, but you want to. Because if you don't, then the way that my day is set up, I might not get a chance to do this again. So I want to be up this early so I can be in this gym. I can lift heavy. I can lift hard. You up here this early, you can do whatever you want to because there's not a lot of people in there. So yeah, I'm in there. I'm sniffing the ammonia salt. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm growling. I'm getting mad. I'm cussing. My grill is shining and something. You know what I'm saying? You doing reps, spit coming out of your mouth, and you start to get too aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so of course I got this big beard, so face is hairy. Yeah. So you just got that Wolfman persona, and it's just like, look, I'm the motherfucking Wolfman. I'm coming in here, and anybody that gets in front of me, it turns to food.
Oh shit! So you gave yourself Wolfman, the nickname Wolfman?
Well, it was more like people would say the way I look with my, because I don't shave my beard at all, so I'm so grizzly looking. And I'm always lifting weights crazy. Like, I won't say crazy, but you know what I'm saying? I get in there and I can get, like, you know what I'm saying? I can get loud. Just like, you looking like a wolf man. What you because the beard's like this and all that. And
yeah.
It was like, yeah, I'm the wolf man. Yeah. It's when it's gym time, it's war time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The gym turns into the killing floor.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's the war zone in the gym, man. You just turn that crazy on and you just go at it.
Yeah.
You just start slinging and banging on them weights. You like, damn, that motherfucker, he must be going through it, but you just trying to get through your workout.
Oh man, I'm telling you, when you pop the cap off a good ammonia salt, and you keep, I tell people, like, keep your eyes open when you snort that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you close your eyes, you know what I'm saying, to mean you're scared of it. You keep your eyes open and that shit just slices your brain in half because you snorted it too hard, you inhaled it too hard, and it slices your brain in half. And the next thing you just want to do is just murder some shit. You know what I'm saying? And what can you do in here and not get arrested for it? And that's lift this weight. So I just snorted that ammonia salt. I'm pissed the fuck off, and I got 600 in front of me. Yeah. It's like, I'm about to pull this shit off its motherfucking deck. I'm trying to tear this bitch apart.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I get down, especially after I got onto that, and I get down and I grab that bar, and I'm doing a reverse grip. I'm just like, I'm trying to just, like, I want to actually bend this shit. I want to break it.
Damn.
Because that's how angry you get. Because that shit hurt.
Yeah, it does hurt.
You know what I'm saying? When you smell that, like I said, when you keep your eyes open and you smell that and it hurt that bad, now I'm hurting. Now I want to make something hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's the bar that's going to hurt. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to lift it. And I'm going to set that bitch down hard. I know how some people be like, don't bang the weights and all that. Man, this is not a motherfucking library.
Right.
Like, I paid a membership in here. I can be loud as fuck as I want to. And I'm slamming this shit down because that shit hurt. And then I'm going to cuss after I get finished because I'm mad that it hurt me to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been so hard to lift it. So I'm really like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want it to be easier.
Right.
So
but it's not going to be easier.
Right. So now I'm mad. And now I'm like, you know what? Just like I was saying, I don't want to feel like this ever again. So now guess what? I'm about to break this down and I'm about to rep some more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the only time that you can be this aggressive and it's understood why. Where someone can look at you and say, I understand why that person is acting that way because he really wants that. There's a goal that he wants. I can see his goal and he wants that. So I paid my money to be this aggressive because you could go outside and try to be like that. You about to get tased.
Yeah, you about to get tased out the world, man.
Yeah, tased and put in the headlock, locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but no,
can't be outside just grunting and yelling and shit. Like,
yeah, you're gonna definitely look crazy in them streets for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but the gym is the only place you can do that and not get accused or judged about. Just, allegedly, yeah. But you still got them people. Hey man, you ain't got to do all that, man. You just you're doing too much. Like, nah, man,
nigga, you ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to do all that. You, like, look, you know what? You working with me now.
Right.
And after that part, it was like, I was doing a 3x10, but now we doing a 6x15. Because your ass.
Right.
Yeah, let's see if you're going to be quiet now. Yeah, now we curling 85.
Yeah.
I was curling 50, but now we curling 85. Yeah, try to be quiet now. Yeah, it's a tax now for you to come say that shit to me.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna back down. They don't want to do that.
That shit's crazy. So, let's get into the next one. What got you into guns?
This is all right. I mean, statute of limitations is over, so I can talk about shit like this. So, the first gun I got, I was still in high school. I was 18, and I got into it with this dude. So first of all, I didn't necessarily say I got into it with this guy. I was capping on him hard. We were high siding, and he didn't have any good comebacks, and I was embarrassing him. And he was like, "I'm gonna shoot your mama house up." Keeps on talking that shit, and I'm like, I think you trying to say that shit because I'm getting on your ass.
Right.
It's like, I'm for real. I'm gonna shoot. I know where you live. Because he did know where I live. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna shoot your mama house up. So at that point, I stole off on him. I'm like, well, if you saying that, then it's on right now. Like, why should I wait and find out?
Right.
So I stole off on him. So we fight. He runs out the classroom. School ain't even over it, but we're seniors at the time.
Okay.
I'm 17. I'm getting his ass. He runs out, gets in his car. I'm automatically thinking, all right, well, if he's going to the car, because I'm chasing him because I'm not done. Yeah. We were in, I think it was algebra 2, and I can't remember the teacher's name, but she was like a really old white lady. I don't even think she was white. She might have been black, but just really light skinned. But it's like she was old, like she wasn't trying to move or nothing like that. And she knew that we were seniors, so she didn't want to really fuck us up and be like, I'm gonna write y'all up, and y'all probably gonna not walk across the stage or whatever. But already had all my credits and shit. So I whoop his ass. I'm still pissed off. He runs out. I'm thinking he gonna go get a gat. So I'm like, well, I ain't gonna stay here to find out. So I'm gonna try to beat him to his car. So I chase him to his car. He had no lie, he had a Geo Metro on Dayton's, like 14-inch Dayton's, with the skinny tires, like back then. But what I'm saying, this is 2001, so right. You was cool for that back then. So I chased him to his car. He gets to his car. He burns off. So like, fuck it, I get in my truck. I had a 1988 Bronco 2 on some chrome rims. I think they were like some 18s at the time. But I had my dad gave me the truck. Got it painted. I had it painted red and black. Nice tint. It was dope. Lots of chrome. Chrome running boards and everything. Chrome grill, chrome running boards, chrome rims, chrome bumpers, and then real black tint. It was two-tone, red on top, black in the middle, and then red on the bottom again, and it was dope. Hell yeah. So I'm chasing him. And he runs a yield sign. I run the yield sign. End up T-boning the car.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? And he he drives off, and, police come and all that shit, write me up a ticket and all that, tow the trucks off and everything, throw my truck off, tow the car off. And I'm thinking, like, he said he's going to shoot my mama's house up. So I call this one dude that I know is in the game. I was like, dude, I need a gat. I need something. He's like, I got a sawed-off shotgun. I can get you for 150. I was like, bring it to the house. And
this sounds like some Grand Theft Auto shit.
It was. I mean, real talk, it probably was.
Hey, I got this pea shooter for you, man. I'm about to bring it to your house in 5. All right, bring it, dog.
So brought me the sawed off. I gave him the 150.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
hold on, you got a sawed off shotgun for 150?
Yeah. Yeah, so I no longer have it. So
that's what my wife called crackhead deals.
Hey, I think old dude was probably he might be on the stuff by now. I don't know, but back then, yeah. But
150 for a sawed off shotgun. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I had the sawed off shotty.
Yeah,
and did not have to use it on him because when he found out that I wasn't playing and that I was ready for him for whatever he wanted to do. Because we wrote, after that, like I got some people that we rode by dude's house and we posted up out there and like. Yeah, it was kind of. I want to say it was like not bad boys, boys in the hood, but he and his family saw me in the car and they knew it was like, oh, this is the one he was getting into it with. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we ain't coming out the house, and he looked like he gonna wait for somebody to come out the house. So yeah, we was like that. But so that was the first gun I got, and then I ended up giving it back to the dude because he got into some shit. And he was like, I need that gun back. I was like, yeah, you can have it back.
Did you get your money back?
No, I don't know where yet, but he was in the game. So
yeah,
wherever he needed it for, And I'm like, look,
here you go.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Here you go. God bless. Hope you survive. Holy shit. So after that, I was gatless after that, and I had got with. I was going so this was maybe, let me think, where was I was 18 after, so I was 17 when that happened. Later that year I turned 18 and I literally said to myself, I'm an adult. What can I do? I don't have any felonies. What's available?
Right.
So Waco I'm from Waco. Waco had a store called Guns R Us. Like Toys R Us?
Yeah.
Guns R Us.
Okay.
I walked in there and I'm just like, I'm looking around. I'm seeing everything they got. And I'm just like, all right, this is cool. Can I buy anything? He said, well, how old are you? I said, 18. He goes, everything on the wall you can buy. Everything in the case you can't buy until you're 21.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, so... like, I can buy anything? He said, yeah. So I can buy that AK-47 right here. And I'm thinking he's going to tell me, no, you can't. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah. And this at the time, I have a picture of it too. This at the time where that AK-47 was $450 brand new.
Damn.
So I was like, let's find out. So I gave him my money. Mm-hmm. I fill out this form. And he makes a phone call to the FBI to do my check, my background check. Everything came back. And he handed me the AK-47 and gave me 2 40-round banana clip magazines. And I'm like, I got an AK-47 now. This is the shit I play on video games. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm taking pictures with it. You know what I'm saying? This is back then we had chat forums, and there was this forum called Chameleonaire.com for the rapper Chameleonaire. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, hey, y'all, look what the fuck I just bought. I'm taking pictures of it and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing my platinum FUBU, and I'm wearing, you know what I'm saying? I'm posing with it and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I got an AK. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy something else.
Right. So once you bought it, where did you store it at?
Under my bed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Your mom never found it?
My dad found it, but my dad didn't find just it. He found multiple guns. Because at that point, I was just like, I bought a gun. I want to buy more guns. And I bought an AR-15. I was buying so many guns. And then I went back up there, and I think I totally forgot that you can't buy a pistol until you're 21.
Really?
But
I thought that was like the first gun. I thought that was the first gun you can buy. Just off the shelf and shit.
Oh, it's a rifle. So if you can be 18 and buy a rifle. So anything that you can shoot with 2 hands, where one hand is in front of the other, that's where you can buy at 18. At 21, if you can shoot it with one hand, you got to be. That's a pistol. They want you, or a handgun. They want you to be 21 to do that, because you can. You can't necessarily conceal a rifle. Mm-hmm. You can conceal a pistol, like you see here. You know what I'm saying? You can conceal that. So
you stay strapped.
Oh, why not? I have no felonies. Like I say, avoid the felony so I can do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I get pulled over or if I get stopped, they're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, oh, you're good. I got my license. You don't need a license now. So in Texas, now they have constitutional carry, where they say by the Constitution, you, by God's way, which I don't necessarily believe that that's what God intended, but if that's going to be the law, then I'm going to be with it. But they say by God's way, if you are a functional Texan with no felonies, you can have a weapon. You can have a gun without a license to actually hold it. So, but I keep my license just because I don't want any shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, I go back up to the gun store. Now, this time I'm 20 years old, and they know me now because I come up there and I buy guns. I'm buying ammo. I'm coming up there just to hang out basically, because I'm so into these guns and shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? Let me buy this pistol.
Right.
So I give him the money. I fill out the paperwork, and then dude goes on here. It's like, you're not 21 yet. Like, your birthday is August 27, 1983. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, my bad.
That's all you said, my bad?
Dude post dates the date on there of what I was going to do. He wiped out the date that it was that he sold it to me and made it after my birthday. Oh, shit. So, which is illegal. But he made it where it looked like I bought that gun after I was 21. Because because he had a relationship with me of me always being cool with them and buying shit. So he was just like, here you go. So that was my first legal pistol, because I had somebody buy me a pistol. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I had him buy me a pistol though, but I had him go in and buy me this. Oh wait, I do know why. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm saying, I was doing some shit back then in the day. You know what I'm saying? We was doing, you know what I'm saying? We did hood rat shit back then. You know what I'm saying? It was Waco.
Yeah, it's all good. You ain't got nothing else to do in Waco.
Yeah, Waco. We robbed dope boys. We was figure out what's the fastest way to make some money, but not necessarily get the police involved. Rob the people that's selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna call the law. No. Why? That dude, he stole all my money and he stole all my dope. You not gonna call the police on us for that? Now, I say that shit. When I stopped doing hood rat shit, my friends that I was doing the shit with kept on doing it, and they robbed the trap house, and the trap house did call the police, and they all got arrested. Oh. I was like, the dumbest shit ever. You are selling dope and you called the police. It's like they stole my money and my dope.
And we going to jail.
Everybody went to jail. I'm like, was like, I'm glad I got that dumbass game.
Yeah.
It really got bad after I got finished doing it because like, Waco is just only so big. So after you rob so many folks of selling dope, my friends started robbing Mexicans that were on papers.
That on papers.
I mean, that weren't on papers. They didn't have their immigration status. So what ended up happening is those Mexicans, they got family in Waco, in Texas. So you thinking that, I just robbed this day laborer dude. Like they went to their hood homies and were like, these niggas just robbed me. And now it ended up becoming Mexicans versus blacks in Waco for a little bit.
Oh shit.
And I was cool with both. I mean, I'm black, but I was cool with Mexicans too. Like I was doing most of my dirt with Mexicans. So they was like, it was so weird because it was like, man, my homies is Mexican, but y'all out here whooping on black dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to these Mexican dudes' houses every day, and it was like, we had to whoop this one dude because we found out that he robbed such and such and all that. I'm like, man,
that sounds like some bullshit right there.
Yeah, it's like the niggas was wrong for robbing them black dudes, but then y'all went over there and beat the fuck out of them, and I'm like, man, So Waco was just bad, but I had somebody else buy me a pistol, which is called straw purchase, also illegal, where you have someone buy you a gun and then they put it like in Texas, no guns are not registered unless they are an SBR or a Class 3 firearm, which is a fully automatic, and you're not about to buy a fully automatic. Like they tax you hard. Like they want you to buy a fully automatic for like $20,000.
Damn.
When you can go out and buy the pieces to make it a fully automatic, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
No.
I mean, it's legal. Like I have some, you know what I'm saying. But this is not a gun podcast. But you know what I'm saying. But still, I had a guy buy me a pistol, and for me to have. And funny story on that. We were out in the country. We were out in Whitney, Texas, and we were out shooting it out in the country. And the motherfucking sheriff pulls up. And he's like, what the fuck is going on out here? Y'all out here shooting. Y'all almost shot that horse out of here because we we're on this land, but there was another people's land there and had a horse, and we started shooting. That horse ran in the building, and that person that had that land called the law. The sheriff comes, and I mean, I don't fuck with police, but that sheriff was cool because he was like, look, first of all, I'm a little upset that you have such a big pistol because I had a 40 caliber pistol at the time that was doing, and he was like, look, I don't want to. It's like I ran your background. You don't have any. You've never been in trouble. Look, just take this gun home and leave it there. Do not shoot. Do not bring this gun out until you're 21. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn,
shit like that would happen.
Yeah, you did some hood rat shit for real.
That was hood rat shit. That was country shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it was more of like I kept buying guns because it was just one of those things that it just made me feel that all right, I'm cool because there's nothing on my record. There's nothing that's gonna just slip up and be like, oh, you got a warrant. It was almost like my way for me to check if I had a warrant, if something was going on with me, can I pass that background check? If I pass that background check, well, guess what? I got another gun, and this gun proves that I don't have a felony. But but then just shooting, just being able to control something that had a lot of power, that had a lot of responsibility, the noise, the recoil, the fire that it makes, being able to hit something from so far, being able to hit it quickly, rapid shots, and then doing things like CQB, close quarters combat, where we practice going in an actual building and all that, and taking out a threat, doing dynamic entry, kicking down the door. That's what dynamic entry is. Dynamic car assault, where we're learning how to shoot in the car, through a car, driving and getting out the car and shooting. We practice stuff like that. And all that shit is fun because it's like my own version of an action movie. Like I'm watching movies and I'm like, man, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But now I know where I can go do that, and I practice that, and it's fun. And then also, just a little bit in your mind, it was like, yeah, what I'm saying, if somebody did try to run up on me, they gonna be surprised because they gonna, what I'm saying, I'm a nigga that actually knows how to shoot. Like I can put bullets on target. I'm not gonna shoot some innocent person. Like all my rounds are going in you.
Oh shit!
So that's something I do like to have in my mind. Is like if something happened, I know I'm gonna stop the threat.
Right. Because you've been training for it.
Been training, been practicing dry fire just about every day.
So you good?
I'm good. I mean you got to catch me slipping. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch me in the bathroom with my dick in my hand to get the run up on me. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you about to be swimming in concrete.
God damn. Okay. Damn. So listeners, watch out for Wolfman because he gonna put that
all the time, man. Even in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With the tight shorts on and everything. Yeah, I'm still strapped. He's
still strapped, y'all. No, but he good people, man. If you need a gun partner to go to the shooting range, this is your man.
Bro, I'm good to those that deserve it. Everybody don't get a pass.
No. That's I was about to get to that. Not everybody, just the good ones who actually about that business.
Can't save everybody, and everybody can't go.
No, so it's all good. So let's talk about fake alphas. What's going on with that?
Man, you know a fake alpha. People who just make it where they are the leader, but they really are not leaders because they don't lead. They don't have the ambition. They're basically just folks who just talk that shit and they can say things really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They can make you feel like, oh yeah, such and such is hard. He's hard. He's a guy that you can respect. You can he's a guy that I'm going to follow his lead. But they really ain't, and they're crybabies because you got some of these folks out here that will whine and just say that things aren't the way it's supposed to be, and it makes it hard for the masculine man. It makes it hard for the alpha man to make money or to find a woman and all this. I'm like, real alphas don't even say that shit.
No,
because they're getting it done. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know what I'm saying? The G in the word lasagna. They moving in silence. An alpha's not gonna tell you that they're an alpha. That's number one. Just like a gangster ain't gonna tell you he a gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out he won by his actions, but they're not gonna be out here whining and saying, man, these bitches ain't doing what they supposed to do. You know why? Because you're not an alpha like you say you are.
Right.
If the bitch was doing what she was supposed to be doing, she's doing it because she respects you and she knows that you getting things done. If she ain't doing it for you, that's because she don't respect you because you have not shown the qualities and all of the things for her to say, you know what? I like how he's doing his thing, so I'm going to be that submissive woman that he wants, so that he needs, because I've seen how he moves. I've seen how he works. I've seen how he's been able to close deals or to make somebody change their mind or to force the issue. Yeah. So now I'm going to do what he wants me to do because I feel like I'll be in his good grace to get what I want. But these dudes out here right now make it seem as like you can't find a good woman or you can't find homeboys that want to ride for you. Like, they will do it if they respect you, but if you're out here whining like that, you ain't gonna get respect that way.
Yeah.
And you just get other people out here to agree with you, like, yeah, it is hard out here for us. Us being fuck niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all are. Because y'all out here crying about it. You think crying about it is gonna make somebody change their mind? Like, you know what? I wasn't gonna help them out, but now since they're out here whining, now I'm gonna help them because now they whining.
Yeah.
You a baby, because that's what happens for babies. When babies start crying, you feel sorry for the baby, so then you go over there and you pick the baby up,
right,
and you make the baby feel comfortable. Nobody should be doing that for a grown man.
No.
You're not an alpha if you have to actually come online and start crying and saying that shit ain't right. No, you go make it right. But you go somewhere where it is right. If it ain't right for you, then you go somewhere where it's right for you. Whether if you got to leave your gym, leave your city, leave your state, you either make it work for you or you go somewhere where it's going to work for you. You can't just sit here and cry and wait for it to come, because at that point, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just go ahead and lay down and go to sleep, because it's going to be a long ass day for you. A long ass, lonely ass day for you.
So what are the telltale signs of spotting a fake alpha in today's society?
Someone who complains a lot but doesn't have any plans of action. Who won't tell you what their real agenda is. Like, somebody can complain about, you can complain about the weather. You can't do anything about the weather. All right, that's understood. But you can complain about how someone is treating you. But if you don't do anything to change how that person is treating you, then you the bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if somebody's doing you wrong, and you're able to explain how they're doing you wrong, and then you can explain how long they've been doing you wrong. If they're doing this for, if you can talk about how long they're doing it for, and that makes me know that you're possibly putting up with it, and that an alpha ain't gonna put up with it. Alpha is going to recognize it that one time and then say it's not going to happen again, because you did it to me once. And that's the amount of time it needs to be done. You got to have a plan. You can't just complain and just hope somebody else has a plan for you. You make your plan. You make the action. Because if you can figure out what's wrong, then you can figure out how to make it right.
Yeah.
So that's the first way I'm gonna always know where a fake alpha is somebody who's always complaining and doesn't have a plan. And then the person who always needs someone else to agree with them. They're trying to crowdsource their feelings. They're trying to crowdsource someone else to justify how they feel about something. Where if you were to tell me does it feel weird in here? And I'm like, no, I think it's cool. And we're like, okay, all right, well, that's for you. Then you go to someone else. Like, hey, do you think it's weird in here? Yeah, it is weird. I thought that too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel blah, blah, blah? But when you asked me and I told you no, you just like, okay, well, then I'm not you. You know why I'm not you? Because I'm not a bitch. You know, you got to go over here and stop asking these people like, hey, do you feel the same way? Do you feel the same way? Why do you got to keep asking all these other people? If you feel like it's a problem, then you fix it. Don't go find someone else and be like, hey, I feel bad about this place. I hope you feel bad about it, because I don't want to feel bad about it alone. You know what I'm saying? I feel stronger in numbers. No, you should feel strong in yourself.
Right.
God made you a capable person. Be capable enough to go and face what your problem is and fix your problem by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know about everybody else, but that's how I look at it.
So if you was to be talking to another person, another man, and helping them not become a fake alpha and showing them the right path of how to be an alpha, what would you tell them?
To actually plan to do something.
Right.
And to not necessarily put a date on it, but to get started. Like, of course, don't be a fool and just jump right into the daggone pool and you ain't even got your swim trunks on yet. You wearing your full 3-piece suit. Like, no, you do got to get prepared. Right. But don't make it where it's like, I'm going to do this on January the 8th. And it is October the 7th. Like, no, because you're putting it off. If you're putting it off, you're going to make time for whatever that problem is to get even larger. Because if you're preparing for it right now, it's still growing. So I would want you to figure out how you can start working on this problem immediately. Okay. Like, if someone has a problem with smoking cigarettes daily, all right, let's see how we can stop smoking today. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out, all right, where are your cigarettes at right now? How many cigarettes do you have in the car, in the house, at your job. Let's see if we can actually go in. You got your badge. Let's go to your job right now and start throwing that shit away. If you got a problem with your diet, okay, well, have you had your last meal today? Mm-hmm. You haven't? Okay, let's change your diet right now. We don't need to wait till tomorrow to change your plan. If you're trying to do a workout, if you're trying to do a new program, okay, have you worked out today? No. Okay, let's work out today. Let's start the program today. Because if we go ahead and start immediately, mm-hmm. then we can go ahead and say, we're already rolling. And now that we have a day one already set because we already started day one, mm-hmm. now we don't want to necessarily stop the streak. We started the streak today. Now let's make it, because the hardest day is going to be the first day. So I'll help you with the first day. Let's just go ahead and fuck it up right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't fuck it up as worse as the first day, because the first day is always going to be the worst one. You know what I'm saying? We can do everything incorrectly. But on day two, the next day, we can be like, all right, yesterday we did this and it was wrong. Now we know all the mistakes that we made. Now we can make all the right decisions. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just start it. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to start it immediately. You know what I'm saying? We will prepare, but when we now know how to prepare, what to prepare with, now we start it. Okay. Immediately. We're not going to wait till we get good. We're not going to wait till we get enough people to follow, enough people to listen, enough people to subscribe. We're going to start doing it right now. So therefore, we will take pride in the grind, in the hustle. It's going to take a long road progress to get there, but it's going to be satisfactory. It's going to be satisfying when we get what we want out of it. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Damn. Appreciate that, Wolfman. So listeners, hope y'all listen to that. And, if you want to start something, you got to start it today. And then if you got somebody there to help you in getting those things started and helping you find the right way and the right path to become an alpha male in anything that you're trying to do, and avoid that substance of being a fake alpha, that is the way to go. Is find what you love to do, find what you want to do, and just start it. Don't think about it, just do it. And that's the best way to do it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Look, and you don't need to feel disrespected, but not everybody needs to be an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the whole thing of calling yourself an alpha, which I'm not gonna call myself an alpha. I'm just gonna be one. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I want to be what I want myself to be. Mm-hmm. I don't want somebody to look at me and give me a label, because I might not agree with your label. But I'm going to carry myself. I'm going to have the characteristics of myself, of what I want myself to be. Now, if it's an alpha characteristic, then that's just how I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm moving out here. Mm. But don't try to get the approval of other people for somebody to say you're alpha, because that person actually might not like you. That might be a hater. So when you know what I'm saying? So why go to another person and be like, hey, you think I'm an alpha? Well, alphas evidently no, because you had to ask somebody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't need validation. You know what I'm saying? You just need your actions. And people will see it by your actions. And this is something that you don't need someone to actually give you that label. You need to put that label on yourself, but also have that in your mind that I'm not going to get the affirmation from someone else to tell me that I'm doing a good job. I don't need that fucking affirmation. I just need my results. You know what I'm saying? I don't need anybody to see that it's been improving. My results count. Only my results, only my wins, only my trophies that I see in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shit. There we go. That's that. There it is. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one then. So what's that one? Integrity lacking?
Oh yeah, man.
What's going on? I said that right. Integrity?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, what's lacking in that? So not you, but just in general, what's going on?
It's just the world right now. And maybe because I'm an old man. I'm 40 years old, and where I like to function is you got to have a line in the sand and say, I'm not fucking doing that, or shit's got to stop here. it's so many folks that will say, I'm doing it for the bag. Like, like some people say, I ain't gonna show dick on camera unless I get a bag for it. Then I'll, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull my pants down, and if I can get some money out of it, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
No integrity, because they're doing it for the money. If they're doing, going into these restaurants and dancing and everything to try and go viral, and seeing if that doesn't work, and they just continue to do it over and over and over again, trying to make that happen, trying to go viral.
Right.
Knowing, you know what I'm saying, no integrity, because they're embarrassing themselves, but they're just trying to go viral for that amount of time, for some short amount of time, so they can gain the followers, gain the subscribers, gain the views. But how, like, I look at it as, how do you want people to perceive you after that? Because it's hard to be taken seriously after you do some stupid shit, some stuff that is disrespectful to yourself or embarrassing almost to yourself. But yet, when you come over here to me, you want me to take you serious. You want me to not look at you as that dancing ass dumb dude. Like, yo, don't take your dancing ass over here. I don't want that dancing shit over here by me. I don't want to be entertained like that.
Right.
Don't come over here trying to like look, yeah, you at my house. No, I see what you've done online, pulling your dick out. I don't want that to happen over here, because if I see my wall, my pictures in the background with your piece out, I'm putting fists to your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people lack this integrity because they're trying to get all this clout. They're becoming these view babies where they want to do this for this views. They want to get recognized for something, hoping that they can either get picked up by a media company or get somebody to sponsor them in this dumb shit. And they're just making themselves look so silly, where now it's like, dude, I can't, I want to respect everybody's hustle, but I can't be cool with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do fuck shit, and you do fuck shit, so I can't be around you. You just messed up a way for us to ever be friends.
Right. So do you think just in general in today's world, well, excuse me, that people are living off the views and just the attention seeking of doing whatever they can just to be in the limelight and stuff? Do you think that's what they living off by?
But think about, so you think about what they are trying to gain, or at least what they have seen work for others, where they say, okay, this person is able to make a living off of social media by being a social influencer. Now they're getting money, so they don't necessarily have to work this regular job that they've been doing.
Right.
Now they're able to do these collaborations with other people. They're able to see all this money come in, and it gets to that idea of, if I could just catch on, if I could get someone that's popular to notice me, I can actually stop working and just do this shit full time. So then when they get that option, in their head, and they see other people they're looking at like a guy like Mr. Beast. And I listened to a podcast about him and how he did all these videos of the dumbest shit, where he did a video of how long he can count numbers. He got to like something stupid, like 700,000 something, but like counting each number, starting off at the number 1. Right. And just recorded himself going all the way. And people watched it. You know what I'm saying? But like things like that, or things were like, hey, I'm going to attempt to I'm going to eat some raw chicken and see what happens. Or I'm going to put foil in the microwave to see what happens. Just shit like that, because you want these views, because you feel like if I can get people to watch what I'm doing, then I can get on, and then I can start making money just doing this, selling feet pictures or something. Because I don't want to do my normal job anymore. I'm tired of having a manager.
Right. So, and I think doing that stupid shit and I think I saw a video of a guy who was flying an airplane over some mountains, and I don't know how he recorded himself, but he jumped out of the plane, like flying it, and he just jumped out, and the plane crashed and everything. They stripped his license and all that other shit because he was trying to get views on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's stupid shit, but now his character is gone, and he's that fuck dude from jumping out of planes and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, what? Like, do you just want to be labeled as the person that just does crazy shit? It's like, oh, he's a crazy dude, man. He's a wild boy. Yeah, well, guess where a wild boy won't be at? Over here. You know what I'm saying? And if you with him, then guess what? You can't come too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He like he's your ride. They're like, no, he better drop you off at the side of the house. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you just take an Uber over here. I don't want him to know where I live at all. It's the whole thing where people don't care about how, and it's, and you know what, and this is a slippery slope because I'm kind of the same way. I don't give a fuck how somebody's going to think about me, but that's because I'm out here carrying myself on a respectable level. You know what I'm saying? Where if I need to get a line of credit, you're gonna look at my background and be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I can loan you this. I'm not about to loan somebody who just jumped out the airplane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know what? I might not be able to get my money back. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to give somebody a good reference on somebody who does fuckboy shit because now that ruins my credibility.
In your name too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, that's like the same thing of knowing that somebody's a pedophile, but you like, oh no, but you know, other than that, he a cool dude. Like, no, he not. That ruins the whole entire thing.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? That's my line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? Some people listen to R. Kelly, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Line in the sand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have something where you're like you have to stand up for some things. You have to stand up and say, like, I can't have this. And there's a lot of folks out here who are just starting to become too accepting and just say, that's okay. I can deal with this. And I can accept this and I can roll with this. And I'm one of those folks, and I'm just one of those old school folks that say, nah, fuck that. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, yeah, if I'm standing in line at the airport and you know what I'm saying? And there was some dude that just started saying some racial slurs. I'm gonna be the dude that's like, no, fuck that. You come here because you about to get these hands. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you have
to
have that line in the sand.
Yeah, you have to draw that line. You're like, hey, no, we're not about to have that. I'm trying to get on this plane, go home. And you talk about cracker this, blah blah blah. You know, you're doing some wild shit. Like we supposed to have a peaceful day, and here you go doing some stupid shit.
Yeah, just like you. Like you gotta have that line in the sand, and too many people out here are just letting shit slide. And evidently, it must be some type of playground because everybody's sliding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's called a slippery slope.
Yeah,
and then that's not cool. You gotta draw the line sometimes to get a understanding on both sides. Like, hey, that shit ain't cool. You need to stop that shit. But it is what it is. Let's see what else. Let's move on to the next one. Once without drive. That's you.
Yeah. Look, you gotta.
That's one of your topics. Once without drive.
Just too many people out here wanting things, but just are afraid to go out and go get it. You know, just I don't know. It's not like man, I want to get a Bentley. Well, okay, I'm not. You ain't about to go to the dealership and be like, yeah, let me have this, but I don't really have nothing else to show for it to afford it. Yes, you can have these wants, but you got to have motivation. And sometimes you got to motivate your daggone self. Like me, like I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. Like my wife could give a fuck how I look. Like you see my long ass beard. I'm bald, but I have a beard. But like she was with me when I was lanky. When I was lanky and I did not have this beard. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't lifting weights. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't swole, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So my drive is to be the most powerful person I can be, where I can put somebody through the wall if I wanted to, or I can pick up a car if I wanted to. That's my motivation, is to be strong as fuck. But the want of that is only because I want that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And other people want things that don't necessarily align with really what they can get. Like, they want what other people want because they see other people getting it. So they look at that as saying, that person is accomplishing this goal. Well, now I want that same goal, because they look happy. They look happy that they are, that they, you know what I'm saying, that they won at this powerlifting meet. Mm-hmm. Well, now I want to win because they won too. I want to win just because I see what they got. They got a trophy, or they got some money, or they got this recognition. Now I want that because they got it. You don't really want it for yourself. You want it because you want other people to see you with it. Mm-hmm. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's the wrong type of motivation. That's the wrong type of drive. You should want it because it's going to please you. You got to do what pleases you, but you also have to find out what motivates you to want to be pleased.
Right.
Like, why do I want to be happy? Why do I want to be happy like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the motivation from then? Because are you motivated because you saw somebody else? Or are you motivated because you really feel that if I had this, then I will stop thinking about I am less than, or that I am being ignored, or that I am not the person that I thought I could be. Mm-hmm. That should be your motivation of being a better version of you, not a better version where somebody else recognizes a better version for you. So when you wake up in the morning, you can say, yeah, I killed yesterday, and guess what? I'm killing it again.
Shit.
I'm a killer. I'm a killer of days. Mm-hmm. Every day that I wake up, that I'm able to put my feet into the floor, is a day where I'm going to kill everything in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's cooking, cleaning, going to work, driving around, being a good person, being a husband, being a father, being a son, being whatever. I'm going to be the best one because that's my integrity.
Right.
That's the way I am motivated to always be the best for myself, because only people that know that you are going to be a fuck up is yourself, because you're going to know that you fucked up before somebody else recognizes it.
That is true.
So don't be the fuck up, be the motivation where you're like, I'm not going to be that, I'm going to be this, and this is better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit. Now we talking about interrogate. I found a quote on when I was going through Instagram, and it says, "Satisfy your soul, not the society." Let me see. I say that right. Satisfy your soul, not the society. So basically, just saying, satisfy you and not everybody else.
Yeah, because not everybody's gonna like what you do. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm gonna tell you something. I rarely put my kids on Instagram. I never put my wife on Instagram, because when you do, you know that's no longer private. And then if it's now public, now everybody wants to know, okay, tell us more about your private life. Where they're not going to tell you about their private life, but now that you put your shit out here for everybody to see, now they want more. Mm-hmm. So then they want to know, okay, are y'all good, or are y'all really good? Are y'all bad? How y'all deal with the bad shit? You know what I'm saying? If you make it public, where it's a public romance, and then y'all go on bad times, y'all break up, now it has to be a public breakup, because now they're going to be like, okay, where's her Instagram handle? Let's go see how she's talking about the situation. What is she saying about it? So, because now we want to leave the comments and start talking about it, because you've got society involved into it. You should only let society see what you want them to see, not what they need to see. They can need a whole bunch of things, but you are going to give them what you want them to see. Yeah, because that's how you control the narrative. Mm-hmm. If you let them control the narrative, where you give them something for them to make comments on, and now you got to see, oh, you know what? He's talking shit, and I don't like that he's talking shit. Well, guess why he talking shit? Because you gave him something to talk shit about.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you, first of all, be confident in what you're going to post. be confident in what you put out there is something where somebody can't say bad shit about it. And if they do say bad shit about it, then I'm like, okay, well, guess what? You're blocked. You know what I'm saying? You're muted. You can't see this anymore. But you can't make people like everything that you do. But you can like everything that you do.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if you try to if your want is to make everybody get 100 likes on this one picture, you're gonna be so dissatisfied when that shit does not even crack 20.
Hell no. Yeah,
you know
you are gonna be dissatisfied because I feel that's what people feed off is just trying to get the people's attention, trying to get their likes, trying to get the validation of, damn, like, hey man, like my shit, and they posting and promoting their own shit, and you only get like 2 likes, and that's some hurtful shit. But
it may hurt, but I'll tell you one thing though. Those 2 likes might be the only 2 people that are like you in the world, or at least the only 2 people that is like you right now.
Ah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be happy with that, because that's going to tell you one thing, that there ain't a lot of people like you, so that's going to make you feel special. And at least there was someone around that says, you know, this person is just like me, and I'm going to like that. Versus somebody, you know, 100 likes. Okay, 100 likes may be cool, but if you don't get that 100 likes, that just means that there's not a lot of people that's bred like you. That doesn't mean that you ain't shit. That doesn't mean that you are boring or you're not as creative. What it means is there's not a lot of people. There's the people that are around to find you. They found you and they liked it. And the people that have not found you yet just don't know where you are. And you necessarily can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go out and go search them. You want it to be organic. You want it to be where they found you on their own. But you also got to be in those spaces where where people like you are.
Right.
And you just got to say, hey, the people that like this are the people that are just like me. And I know there's not a lot of people like me, so I'm happy with the ones I got. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the way society is. Society gets told what to like. You know what I'm saying? It gets put in their algorithm. It's like, hey, we think you're gonna like this. I mean, it literally says that. It's just like based on your likes, we feel that you will like this. That's why we put in your algorithm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it may not be a lot of people who just do the things that you do or look the way that you look, but the ones that do, man, I take pride in those folk. You know what I'm saying? Because they're probably going through the same thing that you are.
True.
That there's, you know what I'm saying? That it's just it's a small club of people like you.
That is definitely true. And man, this is a good ass conversation, man. But there's a lot of shit that people, I don't know. There's a lot of people that's trying to do good shit out here. And the hell.
I don't think it's all. I mean,
it's all good. No, they just have a lot.
Strapped, man. We strapped here.
No, but they have a lot of people that are like us that take pride of what they do and post it, and they don't care what other people said about their stuff or what they curate, because that's what they like to do, and that's who they are. And if they get 0 likes, they get 0 likes, but they know at least their shit is out there, and they know they creating some dope ass shit, and that's who they are. And then if you get people just like you to like your shit, and you say, "Oh, I do dope shit like that too, man. Let's collab and shit like that," then that's just a not slow process, but that's just a networking process to be. That'd just be a network of just things to build off of, and just find the collaboration to do what y'all want to do together, and then just build it off from there.
You gotta love what you do. Look at E40. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know E40. He's definitely in his 50s, but he's still rapping, still making albums. He does like 2 albums a year.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But he don't get national play. He don't get national recognition, but he does this shit because he loves it. You know what I'm saying? And he may not ever go platinum again. You know what I'm saying? But he still does it because he loves it. You know what I'm saying? like a up and coming rapper. You know what I'm saying? That never, I won't even say up and coming, but a rapper that's just been rapping for a long ass time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? Like you may have grown up with him and you're like, man, you was rapping when you was in high school and you still rapping and you 30 something years old? Because he loves it. And he knows that, hey, I might not ever get a major record deal. I might not ever get my music put on a Spotify playlist, but I'm going to still do this because I love rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people who make movies that go on Tubi and everything, they know that it's never going to get to Netflix, but they're still going to do it because they love actually doing it. And they know that even if it gets a couple of watches, a couple of views, it's out here though. And we did it and we had a good time doing it.
Right.
You have to love doing what you're doing. You don't do it because, like I said, you can't let your wants be other people's wants. You can't want it because somebody else wants it. You have to want it yourself. So you have to love the whole process of actually doing it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like your Instagram, your YouTube, it all should be for you, not for the fans. They can be fans of what you do, but you don't do your shit for them. You do your shit for you, and they like what you do for yourself.
That's true. Damn. That is, man.
Same thing with this podcast. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is a version of how you like to show the different ways of self-help of men, and also how there's just interesting people around. Mm-hmm. But that's because you want these folks to be heard. Yeah. But you're not going to go and put something out because people say, hey, we want to hear this person. You know, you're not going to say, you know, I'm going to do this because y'all requested it. You're going to do this because it's like, look, I think this is interesting because this is who I like to talk to. Right. These are the questions I want to ask. These are the topics I want to go over. Not what these folks are, because you're not controlling this. This is what I control.
Right. If they want to control it, they might as well start up their own podcast.
Do your own podcast. You know what I'm saying? You buy all your own equipment. You get the space. And you figure out how to do all the edit, how to do all the Photoshop for the cover, and how to produce it. You know what I'm saying? You figure that shit out.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. I like to do all that shit. I like to do the editing. I like to do the pre-recording or post-recording or whatever, and just in talking to different people because I want to get the different ins and outs of how you think as a man on a daily basis. So and it is cool, man, and it is cool to get them on the podcast and get their voice heard and let them just speak out like who they are as a person and who they are as a man. And it's pretty dope to hear, and it's pretty dope to like listen and view how they you know come across as a man. And it's some dope shit, and I like it. And I get a lot of feedback from mostly women and stuff like that. Oh, you should do it like this, or you should say it like this. Oh, I want to ask them this question to my husband, but can you ask this question on your podcast? And I'm like, I'll think about it,
ma'am.
But it's good feedback. It's a mixture of feedback, and sometimes, but the men, they be like, oh, he love this shit, man. This shit dope than the motherfucker, dog. You know, they be like, look, it's all good. But
lady, whoever that was, look. Don't get another man to ask a question that you want your man to answer. Like we ain't married to him. You married to him. Why we got? You know what I'm saying? Why we got to do your work?
Yeah. So it's all good feedback, but we getting some traction. Yeah. And it's a love-hate relationship because a lot of females want to get on the podcast and speak their mind, but I'm like, you can't get on the podcast not to be sexist, but it's a podcast only for men.
It's what you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you decide to bring a woman on here, then that's your decision. You know what I'm saying? And it might be a decision between you and your wife, but ultimately I think it's going to be yours. But
right.
But other than you deciding how you want things to be, like, look, you lady, go find a woman dominated podcast. And let that be said. I mean, like, everybody needs a space.
Yeah,
But
this
is our space, or
yeah.
your space, I should say.
This is everybody's space. You said it right. This is everybody's space. This is
It ain't that. Well, I mean, it ain't that woman's space. Whoever that woman was, so it ain't everybody.
No. This is a safe space for men to open up and get all that negative bullshit that they have inside and release that shit, and just free themselves so they can go back to being themselves and be the man that they need to be, because they need an outlet, and this is the place to come and speak your mind. And I want all male, I want all men to just come on here and just be themselves and speak their mind and speak their truth, because that's why we made the platform. Is you got shit to say it. Don't be scared just to, oh no, let me not say that because my girl might be hearing, or let me not say that because my wife might be, or my people at the job. And it's like, no, man, you've been having that shit on your chest for a long time. You need to release that shit. And this podcast surprisingly is moving pretty good. And people are like, hey man, I'll get on, how I do this, how I do. Oh man, just sign up or just hit me on my DMs and shit, and we'll set it up. And it's sparked something. And men are trying to, a lot of men are trying to get on here to speak their truth, because I feel like they have a lot to say, man, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, man, I don't even want to talk about my job, man.
No, you good. I hate this chair. This metal chair's got my shit numb. But
well,
I'm gonna stand up for the rest of the podcast. Hold on.
You're a large mass mammal.
Nah, and let's go ahead and knock out the last question. We had a lot of questions, but I think we said enough when we had. And I was going to ask the other question, having plans and making action, but I think we talked about that already. Yeah. The last one is, what does it mean to be a dope ass husband?
I look at marriage kind of like a football team. So and like from the whole organization, like general manager to like anybody could be, the man could be general manager, the wife could be general manager, but you need a quarterback. You need someone to run the offense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need someone to say, look, I'm going to put the ball in your hands, win us the game. We need 300 yards per game. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be some good plays and some bad plays, but we're going to make these plays together. We're going to win and lose together. That's how I look at marriage. So, like, if I put you know what I'm saying? Some days my wife is going to play quarterback.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, if it's with the kids, if it's with, if we at the dealership, we're about to get another car, if we are at the grocery store or whatever, and I'm like, look, like you quarterback in this one, what you want to do? I'm running back.
Right. So y'all already in the huddle, coming up with the next play.
With the play, you know what I'm saying? You tell, like, hey, what I need to go do? You need me to go talk to him? Do I need to go hard? Do I need to put him in his place? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or do I need to finesse this situation? You need me to work this out? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Give me the play. And then other way around, if I gotta be the quarterback, and you know what I'm saying, and I gotta tell her to run this route, I'm like, hey, I need you to do XYZ when you get home because I need blah 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 done by the time I get there. That's how I look at the way marriage is. So when you run it like this, it has that way of, we can either get this right or we can get this wrong, but I know what we're trying to accomplish together because we have that communication, because we had that huddle. Now that's on the field, right? So, and the same thing could be, and that's offense. Defense is when some shit happens. It's like what we have we had this not too long ago. I'm trying to think of one of these problems we had. What was it? Oh yeah, daggone raccoon under the damn patio.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta be on defense. It's like, okay, Do I need to figure out how I can get the raccoon from under the patio, or do we need to call somebody and do this? You know what I'm saying? We on defense now. You know what I'm saying? Because defense is like when there's a problem in the house to me. You know what I'm saying? If there's a leak, we're on defense. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we're trying to remodel the house, we're on offense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but then, other part, game management type shit or some general manager type shit where it was like, hey, should we buy another couch? Because the general manager would be like, hey, should we probably pick this guy up for waivers? Should we, you know what I'm saying? This wide receiver could probably help out. Same thing at the house. Like, think we ought to get another TV, big, like at least 4K, 160, FPS and all that frame rate. But we work that out together because we speak about it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do it that way and not try to just do these little surprises of, it's like, I'll buy another TV for us. And I was like, why? Why are we just spending money like that? Or, you just don't tell her like, yeah, that toilet ain't working. It ain't been working for a couple of weeks. Oh, there's a car riding by. We all right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You be a dope husband by having that communication with her the whole entire time, because when you have a lot of communication where she knows what you're doing or she knows what you're thinking, that's going to turn her on because she's going to feel like she's involved. Well, she is involved. Oh, yeah. And she has a way in things. And then by having all of that play, all those plays made in that game, you want to be able to win this game quickly. You want to be able to get everything done, get the kids fixed, get the job done, get the food done. So therefore, no time was wasted, and we got through this game with the least amount of holding penalties, least amount of false starts. So therefore, this game was over with in 2.5 hours. All right, well, guess what happens after 2.5 hours of game? Well, you got a lot of post-conference after that. And they get to show what goes on in the locker room. Yeah. Well, guess what I'm trying to get done in the locker room? I'm trying to get some of this going on in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to clap some cheeks.
Oh, wow.
So,
well, you can say that because you're married, so it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works, because when y'all win together, that's how you're going to celebrate. That's how a married couple or a boyfriend, girlfriend couple celebrates that they had a good ass day together. We both had a good ass day. Let's fuck each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, that's it, man. And, all right. So that's the ways of being a dope ass husband. Yeah. Or dope ass boyfriend if you want.
Communicate hard. Just get them involved.
Yeah, that's it. Get them involved and do what it takes and to get the team to the Super Bowl.
And we're trying to do dynasties.
Oh, dynasties, legends.
Yeah.
You trying to be legends in here. So I got you. So just go ahead and finish off with the guest finisher. Do you have any positivity or motivation to give the next man to help them achieve whatever they're trying to achieve in a positive manner?
Yeah. Stop being a bitch. Just move. You know what I'm saying? Like get your shit together and make it happen. And you know what it is, because what the it is what you keep searching for. Go to your Instagram and look at your Explore page. You see all that stuff that's on there? That's the stuff that you like. You know you like it because it's on the Explore page.
Right.
So you figure out a way to make that happen for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, save money, make the most money that you can, get the gains that you can, go hard in it, overachieve. You know what I'm saying? Just don't accomplish the goal, like smash the goal.
Yeah, you got to smash the goal, and that's how we do it, man. My man, Wolfman, man, you came through. You came through tonight, man. Yeah. You said a lot of shit. There's a lot of good shit. No. On a serious note, I appreciate you for coming out again.
Right on.
And just sharing some gangster shit.
Yeah.
And giving out that knowledge for people to hear. And that's what we need on this podcast, man. Just a lot of good, knowledgeable shit. And yeah, man. So listeners, appreciate y'all for listening to this, listen to the podcast, listen to this episode. And if you made it this far, appreciate your your time, appreciate your ears and everything that you do. And I just want to leave y'all with some positive encouragement. Always keep smiling, keep your head up, stay humble, stay phenomenal, be the person that you need to be, and
brush your teeth.
Yeah, brush your teeth and wash your ass and stay prayed up.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. Put God in there all the time.
Oh yeah. Until then, peace, love, and positivity, and we out.